Well, Ian, president of the Bermuda Equestrian Federation, exciting news for the organization and the sport of dressage.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Earl, for the opportunity. BEF has been in existence for 41 years. I've done some research. We've had a number of national coaches throughout those 41 years. But from my recollection, and I certainly stand to be corrected if I'm wrong by somebody who might have more knowledge than me, I don't think we've actually ever had a national coach for dressage. And so I'm extremely excited to be able to announce that Angela Halloran Smith, the current president of the Bermuda Dressage Group, has been appointed by the BEF as our national coach for dressage.
Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's definitely an honor.
What's the first order of business for you as far as getting things in order for the national coach?
Well, the first order of business, my vision is to develop an active, thriving, competitive dressage community here on the island. And we've actually had a couple of things already in the works over the past year. And one of those main things that we started is we held a couple of dressage boot camps over the summer. We had our FEI World Dressage Challenge format changed on us this year, which was a plus, but it definitely was more difficult. So to prepare our local riders, we held boot camps to get them prepared in order to be acquainted with the new test that we had to ride, as well as just being at our best on the day of the competition. And then also too, something that we've also started is we're really trying to boost the sport, and we've gone back to the grassroots, and we have taken the actual show to the local stables. Instead of having competitors come to one facility and compete there, we've taken a small dressage committee and have taken them to a couple of stables where we've had an overwhelming response. And with that, we're looking forward to getting a second show of that type here in May, and we're really excited about that, and we've named that our On the Road show, and so that's been really fun and very exciting. So
just this past weekend you had the Caribbean Equestrian Association's dressage show here at the National Equestrian Center. Some of the people that you've been working with, how did you think they fared over the course of the day that you've seen improvements from over the course of the time that you've had training them a short while?
I have to say overall, I think our scores reflect how well that we are doing. For the first time, we had a very strong junior team of 3 juniors, and our drop score this time for the juniors was a 65%, and that's just huge. To have over that percentage is enormous, and I'm really excited about that. And so I think that speaks for itself. And then also too, once again, we had a really strong adult team also. I think the team members were the same that have been in the past couple of years, and that's okay. But they also, too, had very strong scores. But all in all, just sort of looking at the whole field, I think everybody's doing extremely well. And the great thing is that everybody's taking advantage of the opportunities that are here on the island. And I feel like my main purpose as being the national coach is to make people aware of all the opportunities that are here right in Bermuda. And Bermuda has so much to offer, and I feel like a lot of things get overlooked, that they feel like, you know, the grass is always greener on the other side, but that's not the case. And I want to help to bring a lot of that here to the actual island and to help progress riders and also horses to their highest potential.
Okay, short-term and long-term goals. Obviously, your short-term goal, say 5 years, long-term goal, 10 years. What are you hoping to see progress over those 2 periods?
As far as the short-term goal is I would love to see more riders trying to qualify for the CAC games here in Bermuda, because that actually is possible. Dressage is one of the only sports that you actually can qualify for those games here on the island. And that would be a huge boost for our sport. Not only would it motivate people more to be going for that quality of goal, but it also, too, would make people realize what we actually have here in our own backyard. And then long term, I would love to see Grand Prix horses being trained here on the island, and that is definitely possible without a doubt. In the last month, there were 3 extremely nice young horses imported here to this island, and there is no reason that all 3 of those cannot reach their maximum potential here. And I feel like everybody feels like it just sort of stops at a certain level, and that's not true whatsoever. We have everything here at our disposal on the island, and people need to take advantage of that, and there's no reason that there can be several Grand Prix horses here competing on this island.